As if we even needed a list to tell us why this actor is so dreamy. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 movie moments that made us fall in love with Ryan Gosling. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll only be looking at the sexiest, smoothest, and most heartfelt moments of Ryan Gosling's film career. A spoiler alert is now in effect.
Forgotten why I'm here.
Number 10. Meeting Bianca, Lars and the Real Girl.
Where did you meet this person?
On the internet.
If you still haven't had a chance to check out this charming offbeat comedy about a man who falls in love with a sex doll, you're seriously missing out. While the film is loaded with scenes that show off Gosling's inherent sweetness, that dinner scene, anyone? None is more compelling than when he introduces Bianca to his brother and sister-in-law.
Bianca's from the tropics. She's Brazilian.
The setup is fantastic, as the two still have no idea that the girl in question isn't actually human. When Lars finally introduces Bianca properly, his family's reaction is understandably hilarious, but the fact that he is so infatuated with her makes them more than willing to accept her into their home.
Are you hungry?
We're starving.
Number 9. Driving, Song to Song. Uh-oh, Terrence Malick alert! Anyone who is familiar with the experimental director's work knows that his films often feature unconventional narratives that can sometimes be hard to follow, and Song to Song is no different. However, one thing that isn't hard to pick up on is Ryan Gosling's impressive abilities as an actor. These are on full display during the scene in which he and Rooney Mara cruise around town acting goofy and generally loving the crap out of each other. It's a side of Gosling we've seen multiple times, but it still gets us hot and bothered nevertheless.
I lied to you.
Number 8. Teaching his teammate about country music. Remember the Titans.
They're gonna put me in the movies.
Huh?
Was there anything cuter than a young and super skinny Ryan Gosling? One of the actor's first big screen roles was playing Alan in the sports film Remember the Titans. While his role was relatively small, the director obviously felt Gosling needed a couple of his own scenes to show off his unique skill set as an actor. The best one is without a doubt when his character attempts to bond with one of his teammates by showing them some of his favorite country songs.
This one. I don't even have to ask, but I will.
Gosling's complete obliviousness to his teammates' suffering, combined with his hilarious dance moves, make this one scene that anyone with a beating heart can't help but chuckle at.
Does the term cruel and unusual punishment mean anything to you?
Number 7. Getting Married, Blue Valentine. Without giving too much away about Blue Valentine, we'll just say this: have some tissues handy when you watch it. Gosling and Michelle Williams play a young couple struggling to make sense of their marriage. One of the film's most poignant scenes is the one in which they get married.
Pronounce your husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
However, the film doesn't just show a happy couple on the best day of their lives. Instead, it cuts between the ceremony and a fight taking place later on down the line in their relationship.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to do. Tell me what to do.
Gosling shows us his full range as an actor, playing an ecstatic husband one second and a broken man the next. It's truly a man at the top of his game.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Number 6. Pool Party, La La Land. In a film that's bursting at the seams with fantastic moments, few can compare to this one. After briefly crossing paths earlier in the movie, Gosling and co-star Emma Stone come face to face in what can only be described as a truly embarrassing encounter.
All right. I remember you. And I'll admit I was a little curt that night. Curt?
The setting of this awkward moment is a lavish pool party in the Los Angeles hills. Gosling is playing a guitar in an 80s cover band, which for anyone who's seen the film knows is a major step down for his character. Even when he's dressed head to toe in highlighter colors and looking totally miserable, it's impossible not to love him. Number 5. Elevator Makeout, Drive.
Sorry, wrong floor.
This stylish thriller is peppered with incredible moments of heart-pumping action and tense, often silent standoffs between characters. However, it's this scene, the one that takes place entirely in the confines of an elevator, that makes us wish we could have Ryan Gosling all to ourselves. Confronted with the fact that any moment he is going to be attacked by a gun-toting thug, Gosling's character gently pushes co-star Carey Mulligan into the corner of the elevator for a steamy makeout session. The lights dim, the music slows, and our passions for the Canadian-born actor become increasingly unbridled. Sure, he smashes a guy's face into pieces immediately after, but he was just protecting his girl. Number 4. Ukulele Performance, Blue Valentine.
Can you dance?
Remember before, when we said you'd need a box of tissues to make it through Blue Valentine? Yeah, this is one of the few scenes where you can put them away. Gosling's an absolute delight to behold as he serenades co-star and on-screen lover Michelle Williams while armed with nothing more than his strange singing voice and a ukulele.
You always hurt the ones you love.
As he strums away and she tap dances in front of him, it's almost impossible not to crack a smile. Something about the scene just feels totally genuine and spontaneous. Maybe it's because we love people who have those qualities that we can't get enough of Gosling in this scene. Number 3. Final montage, La La Land. Take those tissues back out. After nearly 2 hours of watching Gosling and Stone dance and sing their way across the screen, it's almost too much to bear when the film's stunning climax reminds us that the world is an imperfect place, and oftentimes we don't get what we truly desire.
I just heard you play, and I want to...
The film's lengthy third-act montage is an incredible combination of practical sets and brilliant editing. However, the centerpiece of the scene is the relationship between the two main characters. As the montage ends and we return to reality, our hearts break as we watch Gosling sitting alone at his piano, imagining a life that will never be. Thank God for that final smile. Number 2. The Dirty Dancing Lift, Crazy Stupid Love.
Oh God, this is ridiculous.
Has Ryan Gosling ever been hotter than when he took off his shirt in this scene? After successfully getting her to his jaw-droppingly beautiful home, Gosling's Jacob pulls out all the stops in his attempts to woo Emma Stone's Hannah.
I really like this song. This was a good choice, yeah.
Good song.
From making her an elaborate cocktail to dropping the needle on a classic piece of vinyl, it's obvious that he's going all in. Of course, Hannah sees right through his ploy, but that doesn't stop her from demanding he take off his shirt.
It's like you're photoshopped.
While Gosling's ripped physique is impressive, it's his ability to successfully pull off the dirty dancing lift that truly makes us swoon. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Cal, my schwanz is in your face for 20 minutes. If it's not bothering you, we got a bigger problem.
Okay, it bothers me.
That's a good trick.
Number 1, 365 Letters, The Notebook. And you thought we forgot. What kind of list would this be if a scene from Gosling's most swoon-worthy film didn't appear? This film has no shortage of steamy scenes to choose from, but the one we're going with is without a doubt the most classic. After their lovely afternoon is interrupted by a sudden storm, Allie confronts Noah about why he never wrote her while he was away.
I wrote you 365 letters.
It's the look of absolute heartbreak on Noah's face as he realizes that the 365 letters he wrote never reached Allie that gets us every time. Thankfully, he has a short memory, pulling Allie in for one hell of a kiss.
It wasn't over. It still isn't over.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.